Well, you'd work well with people. You have that charisma. People like you immediately.
Yeah.
And your eyes are so expressive.
Oh,
Really, I think you
thank
could have
you.
not said anything in that movie, and you'd gotten the message across with your eyes.
Some people wish I hadn't said anything in that movie.
What was your favorite scene in the movie?
Oh, I love the cantina. That's the bar.
Oh, I did too.
And I loved R2 when he was lost in the wilds of Tatooine. When he first hears the Jawas and goes, oh. He's adorable. He's like a little mechanical teddy bear. I don't know. It's hard for me to pick things that I...
It was probably whatever you were doing at the time.
Yeah,
that
right.
was your favorite.
Yeah. I love the scene, though, when Harrison and I talk about Carrie. So it's the first time that you really get to talk. It's a really human scene, because there's all these spectacular space battles. And then, you know, that thing when I say, well, so what do you think of her?
Yeah.
Because I'm trying not to, kid. And you see, I say, good. And he's...
You know, that's the thing about the movie that I love so much, because you have this touch of reality.
Yes.
Through the two of you and through Carrie.
Yes.
And all. And yet, for the most part, it's just completely out of this world, so to speak. That's a pretty bad pun.
Yeah, no, but I think you're right. It's another galaxy and has no relationship to time or space as we know it. And that's the beauty of it, because you can do anything you want. People don't understand it, that it's more of a... Or they do when they see it, but when they look at the paper and say Star Wars... It's more a fairy tale than it is science fiction, you know. I think it's much more fantasy than it is science fiction, because it's not scientifically correct. That's why George put it in another galaxy. He didn't want to have the burden of having to be technically correct, right? So we can get away with a lot more.
Which was the most difficult scene? Was it the fight at the end?
Yes, because you couldn't see any of that. It was just a blue screen. It would look like a movie screen tinted blue outside your cockpit. And it was a cutaway cockpit with people rocking it. And the camera was right in front of your face. And you had the joystick. And other than that, you were on your own. It was just a crew standing around like they are right here. And you had to imagine these spectacular, you know, spaceships blowing up and your best friend being engulfed in a huge fireball. I mean, you know, mostly the acting was a piece of tape on the wall, like the hologram. I was looking at a gas can with a piece of tape saying, who is she? She's beautiful.